Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses for the continuation of our Revan's Revenge 0.4 preview playthrough as the Sith Empire. In the last episodes, we started off our conquest by conquering some of these mostly recent conquers by the Mandalorians themselves, but we are heading into this little corner of the galaxy. We're hoping to potentially take Cymirth and some of these backwoods planets. This series is being recorded live on Twitch, and I should have made this more explicitly clear in the first episodes on YouTube, but they are recorded on Twitch, and then I put the whole series up on YouTube as well. So it'll be on both platforms. The recordings are going to be happening Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern and Friday afternoons at 2 p.m. Eastern. Won't be one this Friday because I'm going to be away, but that is how we're going to be handling the rest of the series. So I did go through and I fixed some of the patron unit availability from last stream. So we're going to start off by building secretly the Eclipse. And I'm going to put Revan over with this army because we still need to split them up a bit. But we're going to take this fleet with a bunch of our Darafans and go to Cymirth and see what we can get. The first question in chat came from General Kenobi asking, will we see Harrowers or just Revan Sith Empire? Yeah, so right now, the mod's time period goes from about the start of the Mandalorian Wars up until KOTOR 2, so events from that period. The main focus is going to be on the Mandalorian Wars and KOTOR 1 in the first release, and then we'll get more of the KOTOR 2 stuff in when we get more character models. It's a lot of character models to do, so that's kind of just how that's all shaking out. But eventually it's possible we'll get a Tor era set of Galactic Conquest and factions and stuff, but that would be in the distant future. Alright, let's bring in Kareth. Do I have Varco? I think I'm gonna put in Varco. And I might be able to get some icons in by the time we're through with this. But let's get in Armored Terrier. We'll get Karshion, Thunderchild, Crimson Skulker, Death Fleet Descends, and a ship. Alright, I regret how close in I came. I thought I was farther away from the goal in. But we have our fighters and bombers now. I'm going to send them in on that, and let's get you guys on the basilisks. Do I have any of the Chaos Fighters? I don't think so. Might just be not seeing them. Hold on. Yeah, no Chaos Fighters. Okay. So let's get our Corbin. That. I mean, Varco, you're getting through that okay. So let's get you guys in. The only changes I've made to the build that I'm playing on are the fixes for the patron units as far as this stream goes. But there are a few things with like individual units or heroes that I'm probably going to be able to bring in over the course of the series. One of the things with the preview playthroughs is that exposing the flaws in the mod with all of them really motivates everyone to they just see something that annoys them and then they change it. So it's good for the mods. And we will definitely see a lot of flaws that need to be worked out over the course of it. But like I do want to get the coding for Revan and Malak is something that I will hopefully be able to update to bring it at least in line with how we normally code heroes in the EaWX. But hopefully I won't get them killed before then, because that would be a possibility. Because right now they're going to be easier to kill, significantly easier to kill. Tiger is asking, would Axar Kun and Ulic Kaldroma period be added at some point? That's about 25 years before KOTOR. Yeah, like we could. There's possibilities for extending it in either direction. Don't know why I'm speaking so poorly and going into different voices. The possibility does exist for extending it in either direction, and it's probably more likely to get something before rather than later, because we do pull from some of this stuff right before for some of the rosters, and they're more likely to be fit into the content that's already covered by the mod. So having like a Great Sith War or Galactic Conquest is a possibility as well. But I'm personally trying to avoid scope creeping too much before we have a solid foundation with what we have already planned. Because it is going to be relatively content sparse. It's going to take some doing to get up to the standards with the other mods and all that. But it will hopefully get there over time. Alright, let's get that. We do have the Krath artillery. Do I have any artillery on that? I do. I was going to put these in different armies together, so that'll still happen. But building those up, and we'll be able to get a good amount of money. Have I used Nihilus? I don't think I've used Nihilus. So maybe I'll use Nihilus on here. Okay, so I'm putting you in the Lucasek fleet, because we're going to be building those up some more. And we're close to being able to afford an interdictor with each passing week. We do have a lot of other ones to possibly get through first. So let's just take Cymirth. We'll put in some Sith soldiers. It's really exciting to be able to say that. Like, I like that we're here with this. It's going to take a lot of work to get it to a solid position, but I am excited to be able to play the mod and keep going with it. No matter how many other ones we put out, it's always exciting to put new stuff in. Marmar's asking, what are the areas of both canon and legend that you either like to work on or would like to work on the most? I mean, some of the... There's stuff that would fit from a lot of it, but... Oh yeah, I don't know why I'm waiting to build a field base. I'm not in yet. Like, I think Zim's Revenge is the one that gets joked about the most.
You know what power is? A good blaster, that's power.
So, I don't know if that would end up being it. From like the 15,000 years before, the Tion versus Hutt stuff. I think they have a neat aesthetic. And I like a lot of the designs in Last Jedi for the Resistance, so them and Resurgence would be fun to have flying around. But I don't really want to expand what we are working on into other mods right now. Okay, Nihilus, you are going to get some support from these guys. And you guys are going to go down there to take that. Because we have these war mammoths, which are, again, those are mammoths. This is not a mammoth. Don't forget it. Okay, I'm a little bit worried about what's going on there. So you guys hold on that.
What is it?
And Arc Trooper is asking, will the Starforge allow access to new units or ships not buildable otherwise, also in Flotilla from Revan's Revenge? So the I explained a little bit about how the Starforge works in the first episode, since it's built into how a lot of default construction will work for Revan Sith. It's not really used to give separate unique build options. There's something that's floating there. Oh, I think that's part of the map. Okay, that's just the droids. I thought it was part of the models that were floating around. Okay, we're gonna try to put a pincer on this.
Your destiny lies with me.
Okay, get around that way, and I think if we head in now with you, we'll be safe. The key is to not overplay that this is a mammoth. This is not a mammoth joke. Where's Malak? Get over here. Like, I gotta keep more of an eye on them, because this is not... These are not standard EaWX Jedi yet. They will be, but they are not yet. So they're gonna be more prone to dying while I'm not paying attention against large amounts of infantry, for example. Alright, that's fine. We've lost one of you. Let's get that. Got the landing zone there. Let's bring in HK and some artillery. This is a lot going on. Revan, Yeah, can you keep doing that, Malik? You get over there.
No one survives.
Oops. I just haven't even been... There we go.
I shall crush the rebellion.
Very sad to lose those. But you guys are safe to head over to that.
Standing by.
And I'm going to put the artillery closer down to here.
Great disturbance in the fall.
Okay, we can bring in some more war mammoths. If I were to like make a list of the Sith creatures / walkers that I would think are called the mammoth might actually be third on that list.
Reporting.
I might go for the Slayers first. Okay, can you guys capture that? I actually wonder, can you guys capture that? Is that a thing where the scripts have actually been updated yet?
We've secured an abandoned mining facility.
Okay, it is.
We are alone now.
I guess those scripts would work regardless. It's just the faction library that needs to be updated.
Come with me.
Here's the big failure.
Come with me.
Malik, I think you're going to be able to do that on your own. It's a bit easier without the field bases. I don't have to worry as much about him coming into something that he can't handle.
We've lost the build pad.
Okay, giant elephants. Triceratops elephants. Go for that. This is my second time on
Moving.
this map in this region. Maybe even this specific planet today.
Cover me, and I'll run.
Wait, that's a spoiler. Never mind, I didn't say it.
You keep these men distracted for me.
Okay, we need a Jedi in there. Yeah, we really need a Jedi in there. Malik, you got that one. Let's get another Jedi up here.
Ready.
No melee
And
units. Just
where's
make a
Nihilus?
clear line of sight.
So screechy. Alright, you can just do that because you don't have the Berserk yet. Sorry for spoiling everyone.
Artillery online.
Okay, I need to get something to kill you. Luckily, it's shooting into the ground, but what is hitting HK? Nothing.
Your destiny lies with me.
Base is under attack.
Okay, I don't think that's actually set as a valid target, so we can't use that ability right now. Really do need to pull in the other coding. Okay, I think we've killed most of the garrisons, especially with the basilisks being questionable until they come up to us. Although that could be a problem, yeah, because it's gonna probably take off when we get there. Okay, Nihilus, get back there then. We need everyone in the base. Revan? Is Nihilus still happy? Yeah, he's fine.
Give me a target.
No, take out the battle. Thank you. Now get that. Is everyone still alive? You're still alive. You guys are good. Something was destroyed, but I don't know what. Oh, that would have been the capture. So I'm actually good on that.
We secured a build pad.
Now you will know true suffering. As you wish.
We've lost a
Yathura will actually be our most useful Sith until the other coding for Malik and Revan is in, and Nihilus. I can't leave him out.
You presume too much.
Okay, planetary shield over there. That's where that was. And then I think that's it.
I find your life
Yeah, that must be it.
disturbing.
So they are leaving. We lost some war mammoths. They lost a Brawl APC company.
system conquered.
I think that's fair. All right. So let's let the week roll over potentially.
Construction complete.
Sad that I don't have a discount hero, but here, let's get you and you. Oops. You and you. You I mean, Malik, I did say was going somewhere else, so hold on.
Construction complete.
Revan, your stuff's on the ground. 3. We got the artillery. That's a good army. Malik, you go over there. I guess Malik and Yathura make sense to team up. That's how I had it. And hold on, there was a soldier there. So you still have at least something.
Complete.
It will be
You go over here. So we'll have them built up into 3 nice, useful armies. Our triple Sith attack is what we're going to call it. Alright, and that is a good amount of money for us. So I am going to spend a little bit of that money on one of our interdictors. So we're getting Black Hand. And then on Lukasek, we will get Iron Hand of Drum and Cass. We've got a Sith in me, Dangerous Paper Mache, and our shields are down. So Korriban, we did get our... no, did we get our... No, we didn't actually get our Starforge Relay yet. So that's why we can't build our Centurion there. That'll be coming. Malik, do you have a mammoth? Not a mammoth. The non-mammoth? The behemoth? Behemoth? I'm going to save. Sith 4. There it is. You can see all the fun hours that I was recording at earlier. You have the biggest spoilers are the save numbers for the Empire campaign. Like if I were to name one of them like Empire Finale or something, then it's like total pandemonium in the comments. I'd have to find a whole new way to get through that. Okay, we need another Craft Concussion Artillery.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
And you're still building those. So this supremacy is just a normal one, right? Yes. Okay.
Reporting.
Yavin.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Alright, what do we want to send out first? Because we got the armies for this. The fleets are going to be a bit more difficult.
Cruiser ready.
So I think the next round of credits go towards some economic upgrades first. So let's get those.
Building started.
And Vorzid would be a pretty good place for a trade port once that's up. Yavin would be as well. Drum and Koss is not being taxed. Is it supposed to be? No, that's all trade. Although we would get like 50 more credits. So Relg, nee. Malachor, nee. I don't really need to flesh out Malik's army just yet. So on Lukasek, we will get... How many Darafins do we have? We have a good amount of Darafins, actually. So I'd rather pull in these guys to supplement that fleet. Here, you guys are just going to be on defense there. These guys... Oh, one thing I didn't check that I meant to was if I'd skewed the pop cap in my favor more than I should have. Which, I mean, I shouldn't have done it at all. But did I remember to put everyone's pop cap to 250 instead of 200? Which I'll have to check if signs in this episode point to that being a problem. I don't think so. The only reason I'm considering it is because Nemesis said something about cheating. But I don't know if that was a thing that was actually happening. Okay, you're at 89. Lukasek, we can get... Root the Fruits Axiom. And I guess we'll just get Shakar. Then I want to take one of the heroes out of this fleet. Or at least one of them. So Varko, you're probably a good one to have.
All ahead.
Because we'll put you in that, and then we'll be able to just go to Altier. Taking out Altier from the Mandalorians.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Okay. Tax agencies on Cymirth will be needed. 155. I need to make sure we have those 2 units before I attack. And do we have probe droids? We do. I don't think anything back here is going to be super built up. But we might run into some fleets somewhere.
Beginning construction.
Okay, let's get
Beginning
that and that.
construction.
And that's still 155. I need more. I need more. That is taxed. Is there anywhere that I'm not taxing that does deserve to be taxed? You kind of deserve to be taxed.
Under construction.
Athos, you're being taxed. Okay.
Construction
This ready
complete.
here. This ready here.
Moving.
So what does that do? Yeah, Altier isn't going to open up any new borders. Keeps us connected to Cymirth and Yavin. And Ares is not built up, but it actually, the Republic has a bunch of neighbors there, and Altier is just alone. So let's see what they've got on Altier. Still a little bit low, but
All
you know what?
ahead.
We'll go for it. It's not a level 5 station. Okay. Never mind. Maybe that's bad. This is supposed to be... Ooh. Don't like it. Do not like it.
Choose your reinforcements.
Can I beat it? Okay, let's see. 56, 75... 5, and these are about 10 each. Okay. I'm too scared. I think I gotta retreat.
Up to light speed.
We might have to look to Liana before we can do this. Like, I need a bit of a bigger fleet for it. I at least don't want to do this without a full pop cap. Whereas the other options might be better? I don't know. Possibly not. Okay, I just need to make sure you don't get on top of Malik there. Okay, so this would be an ion cannon planet
Building
for us.
under construction.
And Korriban, I want our shipyard. Or rather, our relay. So, Axilla, you're good. I want a supremacy, though,
Construction
too.
complete.
Do we have any that are accessible? Not on the build bar right now. Let's get
Vehicle in
Indefatigable
production.
and Marauders
Unit in
Rebellion.
production.
So we'll just get the 2 of those, and then I'm going to try to go for Macam T with the
Ready.
Lukazek fleet.
Engines to full.
Which I'm still going to use Malik as our ground force for it. I'm actually not sure what shipyard level the Supremacies are at. I think they are at tier 2. So I think they're just behind all the Darafins. We are going to need... a pop cap expansion. So let's get a Golden 2 space colony. And hopefully Macam T is not going to be as built up.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay, that's... we have slightly more. They have a Kandosi. Gonna have a Kandosi everywhere. Something about Dozi Do? I don't know. Okay, this seems like this is at least a little bit easier,
Choose
so
your
that's something.
reinforcements.
Alright, Varco,
Engines to full.
please don't be in range. Okay, you might be in range. Black Hand,
All ahead.
Groot, Iron Hand, you got a Sith enemy. We'll have Shakar and secretly the Eclipse flanking you. We have Indefatigable. We have Rodder's Rebellion. Calliope. Dangerous Paper Mache. Our shields are down, and the Zions.
To full. Captain here.
Okay, let's try to focus on
Roger that.
these
Target
guys.
those lasers.
Dreadnought
Y-wing
cruiser
here.
Their bombers out this
Laser back to
way.
your primary target.
cruiser standing
Form up.
by.
I ended up having to spawn our fighters a different way because the reason my patron units were not available last stream was because I had them misnamed in the code for the variants, like the thing they were a variant of. Each patron unit is basically its own unit that's coded as a new version of the original unit. But when I generated that off the spreadsheet that I used for it, I had the wrong name in the name field for the ships, but
All guns fire.
once that happens, you can't change the... Like, once you've started a game, the Lewis scripts that handle all the fighter spawns, you can't update those. So I had to do some workarounds for it. It still means I have the same amount of fighters. It just means I'm getting them a slightly different way.
Reporting.
And that's why they're spawning sequentially. What's the large hero ship? This is the Centurion. So in KOTOR 2, Nihilus has the Ravager, which is a very messed up version of a Centurion. It's all on fire. But it's one of the originally Republic designs that
Yes, sir.
the Sith absconded with.
Hitting the ion cannon banks.
So stuff like the Interdictor and the Centurion, which were originally Republic designs that the Sith then took, they were never used in huge numbers by the Republic. So it's something that we're probably going to be keeping to just like mission rewards or specific hero flagships for the Republic side, because we do want to make sure we're not throwing in a bunch of overlap.
Intercepting.
Fire for effect.
Eliminating target.
Okay, we need to get that.
Target locked. Acquiring.
Cruiser ready.
I'm on them.
Firing turbo release.
So when you're playing the Republic, you can get people like Admiral Kareth, who's one of our heroes here at the Sith as well. One of his many flagship options will be the Leviathan on the Republic side. I just spit everywhere when I said that. But the you won't be able to build them as a standard build option, because there's only so many ship types we have available. I talked about this a little bit last time, but there are fewer ship types compared to the other mods. And even then, even in the other mods with like the Imperials, we try to have as many differences between the factions as we can reasonably. So
All guns fire.
I can't see him.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
that's a thing that's going to be continuing here.
Firing turbo lasers.
Coming around.
Fire for effect. Heavy cruiser standing by. Captain here.
Okay.
All guns fire.
For another run.
Firing turbo lasers. Heavy cruiser standing by.
Been hit.
That is all the turbo lasers down.
Target locked.
Captain here.
Got one on me.
I am a little bit worried for our Centurion,
Two.
but it looks like it's going to make it.
Need help.
Varco is fine.
Weapons charged.
I'm losing. Attack.
Yeah, the size... So,
I got one.
compared to Thrawn's Revenge and Fall of the Republic, I can't remember if I've talked about this before or not, but everything is basically zoomed in twice, so... or 2 times what it would be. So this ship in Thrawn's Revenge, the Sith Interdictor, would actually be about half the length that it is now, because it's 600 meters. So right now, it's about the length of a 1,200 meter ship in Thrawn's Revenge.
Firing turbo lasers. Captain here.
'Cause everything in the era is a lot smaller.
I've been hit.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. Heavy cruiser standing by.
Yep, there will be new voice lines. A lot of like VO stuff, as far as custom stuff goes, is entirely based on what people end up submitting, or like people audition. Basically, they put in a sample of their voice and mic quality in the Discord, and when there's people who are able to actively work on the VOs, they'll write some stuff up, send them out to some people who want to be in the mod, and then that's how we expand our voice selection, plus stuff from like KOTOR or
Cruiser standing by.
other sources, which
Captain here.
we try to go as narrow as possible on that. But
Yes, sir.
there are a good chunk of
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
VO sets in Thrawn's Revenge and Fall of the Republic that are done by community submissions.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Okay, does anyone have an engine missing?
Where'd he go? Captain here. All ahead. Engines to full. Moving.
I've detected.
Bombers at the ready. Fire.
Dreadnought cruiser.
You have an engine missing,
Nowhere to run.
but I don't think you're holding anyone
Heavy
up.
cruiser standing by.
That's one thing I do want to take a look at, is if the speed is any different compared to the other mods,
Location.
because stuff has been going kind of slow.
Falling out of formation.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. Heavy cruiser standing by.
I'm losing.
Alright, let's get over to the goal in, which are always a little scary right now. And I need to get our
Ready.
fighters to make sure these bombers are not going anywhere.
Fire.
Captain here. All ahead.
You are just gonna die.
Cruiser ready.
Got one on me.
Iron Hand, you need to get out of there.
Cruiser standing by. Captain here.
Is anyone else at particular risk? Well, let's watch it explode. Bye, Iron Hand.
I've lost engine 2.
Heavy cruiser standing by.
Engines
Engines to
pull you
full.
away.
Captain here.
Oh yeah, the speed is quite low there.
Cruiser ready.
Y-wing here.
Attack formation.
Heavy cruiser standing by.
I've got one on
Okay, let's back you out.
Captain here. Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Back you in.
Got one on me. Attack that target.
Heavy cruiser standing by.
And now with Varco in range, we should be able to
I've got them in Got one my on me. sights.
get those.
Coming back around for another run.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Alright, we're starting to take down some of the weapons on this.
Fire for
I'm losing.
effect.
You do still have engines, so you should be able to get out of
All
there.
guns fire.
Need help.
You are
Target locked.
going in now.
Firing turbo releases. Fire for effect. Captain here. All guns fire.
Intercepting.
Firing
Okay.
turbo releases.
Get on there. Ooh, that needs to die.
Heavy cruiser standing by. Captain here. Fire for effect.
Okay,
Warm up.
there's our bombers. Do we have many left?
Awaiting orders.
We have a few.
The laser banks are your primary target.
I think they might want to retreat soon. Hopefully.
Heavy cruiser standing by. All
Okay,
guns
the turbo
fire.
lasers are down. That should be everything that's going to be shooting from this side. So we're good to... I think we're not at risk. Oh, that's not great. You are a little bit at risk of blowing up. Okay, it blew up.
Click.
But I think that it was actually from the fighters nearby. I don't think it was from the...
Captain
I
here.
don't think it was from the station.
Retreat aborted.
Oh,
I've been hit.
Dreadnought
killed all the
cruiser
units, so it
ready.
canceled the retreat.
Firing turbo releases.
Alright, we'll have to supplement this fleet a little bit more.
I've lost
But I think we are
Fire for effect.
good with Make 'em
All
T.
guns fire.
And then Malik should be able to come in. So, I don't know if they have a lot sitting on the other planets, but we lost Iron Hand of Drum and Koss. Our shields are down, and secretly the Eclipse. They will be returned to us better than ever. But I think that's going to do it for our first episode tonight. We're going to keep going here on Twitch, but for those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.